Yo, guys. How we doing? Yo, coconut. How we doing, guys? Pete? How's everyone doing, boys? Let me put this over real quick. Let me minimize this quickly. How's everyone doing? So, guys, today we are going to be talking about the 1.8 update coming on the 24th of November. 2 days' time. So, on Wednesday, we're going to get this update. And I just wanted to go through. I don't think people realise how big of an update I think this actually is. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, we're going to go through it. There's a physics update, tyre model, and an Unreal Engine update, which I actually want to check with you guys. I can't actually remember the last time we got an actual Unreal Engine update. You know, this is a proper game update. So I just wanted to go through. We'll just literally, let's just break down. We'll start with the obvious in the room, the BMW M4. Let's talk about that, what we want from that. Obviously, a lot of leagues are going to become that as well, you know. Going to be BMW M4. Yeah, this is another thing I wanted to talk about as well. The update doesn't come to PS4 till February. Again, console users getting kicked in the nuts right there. Yeah, no, it's February. I don't know when exactly. Don't hold me to this, but I'm sure I read it's February. The console guys do not get this till February. So let's quickly, I've got the thing up here. So we're going to read through what we actually got update-wise. Going to be a bit of a black screen for you guys. So you should be able to read that, hopefully. Can you read that, guys, in the chat? Let me see. Like, you should be able to see that right now. How's everyone doing? So, guys, today... Oh, sorry. You're doing me. I just want to check. Use... Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so you guys can see that, right? So we're just going to go through. So I personally don't, I'm not a big time streamer yet, so I don't get invited. Yo, no worries, Jimmy. So I don't get invited. I haven't been invited. Hopefully one day, Aris and the guys will be like, let's invite the king, you know, and yo, Dean, how you doing? And we'll get there and we'll get an invite. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. The BMW M4 GT3. This is what we're going to be getting. Do you know what I mean? And normally when we get a car, do you remember the Ferrari? When the new Ferrari Evo come out, that thing was an animal. It was so quick. So I expect this BMW M4 to be the nuts. I really do. I think it's going to be rapid, straight out of the box. Normally they are. So yeah, and I was actually talking to the guys on iRacing about how they compare the M4 to the GT6. Yo, Speedman, yeah, for sure. It's all going to be M4 Cups. But you got to expect this, right? And ACC should expect this, right? We've been starved of content for a long time. Obviously, this is a big update like we're going to talk about now. But yeah, as soon as you're only giving one car, everyone's going to be in it. Do you know what I mean? But will they be able to make it work? So I was talking, anyway, go back to it. I was talking to the guys on iRacing. Yeah, so the console update, I'm pretty sure I read, is February the 4th or 8th or something, that PS4 users are actually going to get it. I couldn't see anything for Xbox, though. Which makes me think, is there even going to be an update for Xbox? I'm not too sure. We probably need to have a little... I'll see if I can find that actually tonight. So anyway, back to it. The guy said the M4 is an absolute bullet in a straight line on iRacing as well. And this car actually makes his debut, right? Is it this weekend or next weekend? It actually makes his debut very soon. But do you try... No, I don't have the update. I'm just talking about the update. I'm just talking about it tonight. I wish I had it. I wish I had it. Yeah. Right, we're going to get to that detox. But let's talk about the Unreal Engine update. 4.26. Now, for me... Yeah, I'm looking forward to the DLS support as well. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But when's the last time, right, guys, we actually got a proper... So Unreal Engine is the actual game, right? A proper update for the game. 4.26, V.26. Yeah, so I was just scrolling down here and I was trying to think when they actually give us an Unreal Engine update, you know, so that's actually the whole game basically. So this update that's coming, it's gonna be fucking huge. Literally, I feel like a lot of the setups. I feel like, for me personally, I'm hoping what this update does, it absolutely turns this game on the head. Yeah, I actually can't remember Detox, and I was scrolling through here. I don't know if anyone knows. I was scrolling through all the updates that we've had. You know, and yeah, this is back this year, March. Again, still no Unreal Engine update. Do you know what I mean? So, changelog. Let's just quickly see if we can actually find the last time we got one. Yo, no, what's happening? It was last year. Okay, so last time we got one was last year. So I feel like I'm hoping, like for me personally, right, I'm sick of seeing a McLaren and a Ferrari at the top. I really want to see a massive, well, maybe the cars are going to be a bit more balanced. We don't know. Like, I feel like the cars are pretty, I feel like ACC does an amazing job. Let's not get this wrong, right? I feel like Assetto Corsa have balanced the game very well lately. I feel like at most tracks, most cars are competitive. I know you do have to add a BOP, but you have to do that in real life, right? But for me, I would love to see the Audi, the Mercedes, judge the cars in real life. Like, look at the Lamborghini. How many championships the Lamborghini won? Like, that should be more competitive, in my opinion. No, Sasha, I'm not in the I'm not in there. I'm not doing that tomorrow, unfortunately. But hopefully one day we will get an invite. So, obviously, the NVIDIA DLSS implementation. So, there's actually a video. Where's the video? I can't remember. There's actually... Oh, here it is, the video here. And it actually shows... Hopefully, they don't mind me playing this. It actually shows the difference. You know. But, for me, for being a PC user, I've used DLSS on other games. And it's been a bit shocking. Like, it's never really worked properly. So I'm actually really curious if it's going to work or not, and this is going to be better. I don't know about any of you guys. Have any of you actually used DLSS before on any other games? For me personally, I've always had a bad experience with it and always turned it off. I've always found it actually made everything a bit pixelated, made everything look worse. But I'm curious. I'm curious if this is going to be better. If it is, amazing. Like for me, I run a 3080. I got a pretty powerful PC, so it should hopefully, you know, I get quite a lot of frames already. But visually, like this game's freaking amazing. Like you can't say. I don't think there will be a noticeable difference. I'm skeptical as well, guys. Don't get me wrong. In a couple of months, this may be better. Like it may be good. But I think on release. DLS, yeah, it does you're right, Lincoln, but will it help you from the off? I'm not too sure. AMD FSI implementation, that's just helping the AMD users, you know, probably giving them a bit more frame rate. But here's the main one. Here's the one, the talking point. The one that I am friggin' pumped about. Physics engine tile model update. Now for me that tells me a massive, yeah, I think so, Detox. I think it will help the lower end people with lower end graphic cards, and because ACC is very taxing, I feel like this will help with everyone's frame rate. It's meant to help with everyone's frame rate. So with DLSS, the way I interpret it, you get more frames by giving up a little bit of resolution. Do you know what I mean? I think, and a bit of sharpness. So will help NVIDIA 10 and 16 series users. Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah, and do you know what? For me, I love ACC. You know, for me, this is probably one of the best games, like sims I've ever raced. Like, I love it. And for someone who's like a hardcore ACC fan, no, I think Shinza said there will help the 10 and 16 series users as well. Okay, they don't have. So yeah, 10 and 16 series don't have that. So detox, yeah, you won't. So if you run like a 1660 or something or a 1050, you won't actually be able to use it. But the FSR will help, which is pretty. I'm pretty, you know, at least they're trying to help, right? Not like console users. But anyway, back to it. Physics engine and tire model update. Will this mean that the Nissan Skyline is going to be the quickest now? You know, will there be some hidden changes? Do you know what I mean? And that's what I am praying for. I really want the whole game sort of to be revamped. I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, setups. We made all these setups," but I feel like everyone's sort of at a level now where they can sort of jump in any car. You know, it gives people like the hardcore users and newer people who want to jump on the game. Like everyone's sort of back to square one. Do you know what I mean? Which I think is a good thing. If you want to get players back to the game, sort of just cut it and then redo it, you know, redo the setups, redo the tire model. You know, it's like learning a whole new game. Again, in a sense. More realism is always good. Yeah, 100%, Gert. 100%. You know, but just, yeah, from my side, I would love to see a few more cars. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some of the cars, like you have the Bentley, the Aston, they have the tracks where they can win it without any BOP. But then at the other ones, they're trash. Do you know what I mean? Which I do love and I don't love. Like, I wish the McLaren and the Ferrari, and even so the Porsche, like, I feel like the Porsche is very strong at nearly every track now. Remember, it was the OP car for, I think, last year or the year before. No, I didn't. Mephisto, come on. I didn't get an invite, you know. I've only got 7,000 subs, you know. I'm a peasant in the streaming world. Hopefully one year we'll get an invite. Yeah, hopefully, Steve. Hopefully. Do you know what I mean? But I just want to see, for me, I just would like to see a tiny bit more balance. Yeah, like the Honda, like, don't get me wrong. Look what we've done in the Honda. I feel like we've done pretty good this year. But if there's no BOP, it's got no chance. And then it has that one track where it's super OP. Yo, Carlos, how you doing? What cars would I like to see? Well, for me personally, I really want to see the Supra in a GT4 class. You're not going to be able to get me out. Like, I'm going to drive GT4s forever. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really want to see some... Yeah, it happens, though. It happens, you know. GT2 cars, yeah. I would love to see some other cars. Yo, Gavin, how we doing? For me personally, right, I think we're definitely gonna get so let's talk about GT3 cars right now. We're definitely gonna get the BMW. We know that. I think we're gonna get the Audi. Yeah, we definitely knew the tracks. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get the new Audi Evo. The Evo, I suppose, is gonna be so the one with a small wing, right? That we've seen in GT World. We're definitely gonna get that, and maybe a new Lambo. Yeah, the Mustang, Joe. That would be epic. That would be friggin' epic, dude. There's also a new Ferrari, but I don't think we'll get that just yet, right? I don't think we'll get that. Yeah. So, guys, what tracks will we get in the American series? And how do they can take Radiant? Wait, Jimmy, it does with the right setup. It does with the right setup. Yeah, the Corvette GT3. Oh my god. Hopefully in the new Honda Evo 222 as well. So I feel like these are for me. I don't know. I don't talk to none of the guys at set of courses, so I'm in the dark as much as you with these guys. But for me, new cars are brilliant. So the new Audi, the new M4, maybe a new Honda, maybe a new Lambo. They're the 4 cars that I'm praying we get with the new tracks. Yo, Tom, how we doing? Road Atlanta, Road America. So for me, Road America is probably one of my favourite tracks of all time. So I don't think we'll get we'll get Sebring. Yeah, it'll be Road America, Atlanta. Does GT World race at Summit Point? I'm not too sure. Let me check. Let me quickly check. Let me see what tracks they do. 2 seconds, just to make sure. The America. But I'm hoping, guys, we get these tracks. Like, it's great having the new cars, and I'm so grateful that these guys have given us this big update before Christmas. I felt like it needed it. I feel like the game's starting to die, not die, but people are starting to walk away from it because there's no new content. There's nothing new to race, right? Tracks. So I'm just going to check. what they did this year. So Circuit of the Americas. So we're going to get Coulter, Virginia International Raceway, Sonoma, Road America. 5 more rows, 2 seconds. So guys, these, oh my, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, what a track. Oh, wait, guys, this could be pretty epic actually. Let me read the track list to you. Let me read the track list to you. Actually, can I put this up here? So this is the track list for 2020. Can you see that? Right? So, Circuit of the Americas, Coulter, Virginia, not my favorite track, I ain't gonna lie, Virginia. Sonoma is an epic friggin' track, dude. Epic. That'd be so cool. Road America, one of my all-time favorites. Back to Coulter, and then Indianapolis Speedway, another great track. So if we got all these tracks, man, so if we get this new update and then they throw these 5 tracks at us, yeah, Grant, yeah, oh, Jordan, how we doing, man? Yeah, no, I want Manicores. I want Manicores. Manicores is an epic track. But if we do get this American pack, like, I really want these tracks, you know. Really want these tracks, dude. Like, 1, 2, 3. So there's a chance there of 1, 2, 3. There's a chance there of 5 new tracks. Yeah. Virginia Raceway. Like, Virginia, like I said, is not one of my favorite tracks. I've raced it on. Yeah, you're right, Jordan. It does. We really do need it. Yeah, Algarve would be epic, Tom. Algarve would be epic right now. But hopefully, like I'm saying, guys, hopefully we get this new physics update, and then we get these tracks as well that they raced at this year. You know, even if they release 2 new tracks, like they give us Coulter and I don't know Manicores that I think was meant to come this year, but obviously because of COVID, you know, like the guys are doing amazing with the. Yeah, like guys, 100%. Like, don't get Coulter. So even Sonoma, like I ain't even gonna lie, guys. See there. If I got Coulter, Road America, and Sonoma and Indianapolis, holy shit. That would be incredible. That literally would be incredible right there. Do you know what I mean? That would revamp the game. We'd have a whole new. Yeah, so I think we was gonna get Manicures and Valencia, right? I think they were the tracks we were gonna get, but they couldn't get over there during COVID to laser scan the tracks. So that's what happened. That's what happened. That's why we didn't get it. If they bring the 2021 season list, we could get Watkins Glen and Sebring. It's a bit like, I feel like though, it's a bit like, I feel like we always get what happens the year, like, so what happens this year, we'll get coming. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Like, I just, like I said, I feel like this game is starting to die a little bit because we haven't got a tracks. We don't have the tracks, you know? I feel like giving us the car, yeah, it's going to be good for about a week until everyone gets bored of it because it's going to be all the same cars. We need new tracks. We need new tracks. Yeah, I hope we get Sebring, but I don't think GT World even races there. You know, my dream track. So I always imagine driving, right? Imagine driving the Mercedes Evo around the Nordschleife on this game. How freaking. Yeah, Jordan, I think a lot of people are thinking the same. Yeah. Yeah. Limited body. Yeah, that's it, Jordan. Like I'm saying, I feel like if we don't get the tracks, I feel like we're gonna have to. We're all gonna have to jump ship to another game just because of we all do this for fun at the end of the day. Like a lot of the hardcore racers, like me, Jordan, Detox, like a lot of the ones who race ACC a lot. Like, we'll be like the last ones to move. You know what I mean? But by that time, it'll just be us in the lobby. You know what I mean? So hopefully soon, hopefully soon, I'm proud to God. Hopefully January we get this GT World America pack. Do you know what I mean? Coulter. Because I'll be pissed if they only give us one track, I would be pretty pissed off. Like, we need We need normal. Like, to be fair though, to a set of Corsair, they always do give us free tracks. Yeah, Charlie. Like, I'm not saying like, guys. I love ACC. You guys know that, dude. I race this game every day of my life. Do you know what I mean? We're on it every day, and we're going for it, and I love it. And I don't want to jump game, but you got, like, for me, it's becoming a bit repetitive. Like, I have to have them little breaks. I feel like that with any game though. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at. Have they announced the tracks, or is this all speculation? Well, we know we're going to get tracks, right? We're going to probably get the GT America one. But it's probably going to be in January. I'm just looking at the tracks that GT World raced. They raced this year, Ian. So we know Kunos do have the rights to put them games in the track. But it's just if Kunos can get the laser scan them and get them. They are forcing their hands to play more games. Yeah, they are, Jordan. They are. But what I want everyone to remember as well is I think we would have had more content, and we would have had some of these updates sooner if COVID wasn't around. I really do. Like, I feel like we would have got. I think it was Magello. Was it Magello and Manicores we were meant to get, or Manicores and Valencia? I can't remember now. I remember hearing it through the grapevine, but they couldn't get to the tracks because of COVID. You know, and to be fair, restrictions are still a bit shitty. It's hard to get places, but they are starting to lift. So I'm hoping I would hope, but by the latest January, like from November, December, the latest January, we've got this update here with five to seven new tracks. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Jordan. Like, I feel like there's so I feel like there's so much potential in this game, guys. Like, physics wise, like I remember when Jardier went and drove, and Jordan and all the guys went and drove the Lamborghini ST, and they said it felt like it did on the game. You know, and for me, that's just amazing. You know, like, to nearly have that feeling like it's real life is crazy. The M2 CS is coming too. Yeah, that'll be all right. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to drive the GT4s a bit more. Yeah, so there is a DLC. So we're gonna see a DLC GT America. You know, and if we got, like I just said, damn, I'm getting excited. Like, imagine around Christmas while we're all at home eating plenty of food, they drop the biggest DLC. They drop 5 tracks with this new physics and tight. So they'll give us like November, a bit of December to get used to it, 6 weeks to sort of understand if the setups have changed. And yeah, Sonoma River, I love Sonoma. And then they drop this on us. I feel like it'd be a whole new game for me, you know. And then they also drop the tracks that we probably should have got this year, but due to COVID we didn't. If we got Magello, Manicores, Valencia, whatever, yeah, I feel like that would be epic, you know. So yeah. But let's talk back about physics engine and tyre model. I wonder, like, for me personally, I hope it's a freaking overhaul of the game. I really do. I hope every setup is done. Yeah. That would be friggin' awesome, you know. I feel like you get a lot of players back, because if you go, like, just saying, like, if you go look right now, if I went and looked on SimGrid daily races, empty. Do you know what I mean? They used to be full up every day. Do you know what I mean? It's just because people are bored of driving the same tracks and the same cars at the front, and that's what it is. But like, so when we come from Project Cars. A lot of me, Oman, all the guys come from Project Cars, and the guys at Slightly Mad Shooter never updated the game. We'd have to get Jardier, like, absolutely moaning like fuck, you know, and him getting pissed before they would actually touch anything on the game. So for that, ACC is good. They're always fixing stuff, and they're always on top of it, which is super cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've come from games where they don't even touch it, you know. So that's good. That's good. No, yeah, and Charlie, it's nothing to do with SimGrid. I love the guys at SimGrid. It's because of the game. It's because of the game. There's no new tracks or nothing new, you know. So yeah, we'll we'll see. But hopefully these new tyre physics model, and do you know what I'd hope? Do you know one thing, one pet peeve? I don't know about you guys. The friggin' wet tyres. Why don't we have a selection of 1 to 30 with the wet tyres? That pisses me off untold amounts, guys. I don't know about you. It always does me in. Always does me in. But I'll tell you one thing else I want to check. Let's check, right, what tracks GT World races in Europe. Right now, 2021. So these are the tracks we got in Europe right now that they've raced this year, which we have. So we had Barcelona, what's circuit? Ricardo, done them all. Is that Algarve? No, is that Brute? Brands Hatch, Spa, Misano. So where's the 2022 calendar then? Am I missing something? Why were people saying we was going to get 24 hours of Spa, Misano? Okay. So for 20, oh, that's Valencia, sorry. It's Valencia. Okay, so they did race Valencia. But then look at this one, right? So this is for 2022, so this is for next year. Imola, Brands Hatch, Manicours, which would be friggin' awesome. Then we got Paul Ricard, Zandvoort, Spa, Misano, 24 hours, Hockenheim. Holy shit, imagine if we got Hockenheim. Yeah, so they're the two tracks that we probably will get as well, and hopefully they give it to us all in one go, you know? Or do you think they'll hold it out? Do you know what I mean? But that could be massive. Imagine Hockenheim, Valencia, Barcelona. So in the pipeline now, we know. We do know that we could get Valencia. Well, we know for sure we're going to get Valencia Manicours, right? These two tracks would be so toxic with curves, yeah. They would. But it would be they will stagger it, yeah. I hope though we get this GT World pack. Like if they do give us the America pack, I hope we get 5 tracks. I really hope we get 5 tracks, dude. You know? Is it the Valencia F1 they race at? I think so. I don't think it's a different circuit, right? I don't think so. But this is like my wish list, you know. This is the Father Christmas list I'm sending to ATC, you know. Rehaul the game, give us completely new physics, like change the setups. I think they will. I think the physics, like I think the setups will change, like dampening, and probably just, you know, the aero variation that you probably like right now. That'll probably change, you know. New Sparlow. Yeah, that's it, Gaz. That, like, to me, is MotoGP Valencia, not the F1 track. Oh, okay. Yeah. For me, though, I feel like at the minute, they really need to drop, like, at least 4 new tracks, right? I feel like this is perfect now. We're going to get a new car, massive physics update. The game's going to look amazing. Yeah, I think Captain Snow, like a lot of VR users, a lot of people are going to use this. New Toyota coming too eventually, right? Hopefully. Bellator, hopefully. They're changing Eau Rouge at the moment, yeah. Hopefully they don't. I don't want to see a slower Eau Rouge, to be fair. Yeah, I would love Mugello too. I would love Mugello. What organisation? Is it VLM that races at Nordschleife? I wonder if we'll ever get the Nordschleife, you know. That would be crazy. Obviously, you know, to get that as well. I would also love to see a revamped CP system to mimic what iRacing is doing. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Maybe different layouts of tracks. Yeah, I don't think they can do that. But I feel like at the minute, Like if you go look at, say, iRace in Assetto Corsa race room, have you seen the amount of tracks? The amount of tracks these guys have to race, you know, is pretty incredible. And when we like for me personally, when I come from Project Cars 2, one thing that I thought I just took for granted, you know, I could go race Nordschleife in an LMP2, LMP1, you know, an old touring car. Like I could go Le Mans. Like the calendars were so broke up. So we used to race AOR GT3, and every season was different tracks. Do you know what I mean? And that's something I miss as well. Like there were so many rotations of different tracks we could do, and I feel like ACC, that's what we struggle for right now. It's the main struggling point. But if you added 7, so say if we did get them 5 tracks from the America GT World with Valencia and Manicours as well, and then they added Hockenheim to the tracks we've already got, I feel like we've really got somewhere. I just hope that we just don't get... I hope we don't have to wait too long and then we only get 1 or 2 tracks, you know? Which they've never really done. Normally there's been 4 tracks, 3 tracks. So I feel like we'll probably get like 4 tracks for the GT World and then another 2 tracks. No, we don't need no more 6 hours of Monza. Definitely not. Yeah, well, cool, Mac. How we doing, man? Yeah, the leagues do focus on, but I feel like the reason why they do that is to keep people coming back. That's why I feel like if you don't see brands yet, I don't know why. I love Brands Hatch. Yeah, one thing that got me right. I know most of you probably in here right now play ACC. How many of you actually drive the Lamborghini ST? Do you know what I mean? I was pretty surprised when they announced that. I don't really drive that car. Yeah, Rupert, it will not be a GC2 class. We're gonna get the new Audi. For sure. Probably the new Honda as well. Probably a Supra as well. That's it. And I felt like, why waste all your energy and time on a car like, you know, we're not really ever going to use? Why not? Why not make the new Lamborghini? Like, why not make the new, like, maybe address the Lamborghini in the game already? I would love to. Like, I used to, on Project Cars, I used to race the Lamborghini all the time. I used to love that. No, yeah, that's it, Shins. And it did piss me off, but I wish they maybe had gone and looked at the GT3 Lamborghini because I love that car, and it'd be so cool if that car was competitive at most tracks, you know? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. But like for me, I actually started driving the GT4s a little bit better, a little bit more. But I know, right, if they put a Supra in and they put this new M2 in C2, I'm gonna drive the GT4s a lot more. Yeah, yeah, to be fair, for me, I hope it's a whole new game. So we're gonna see an Unreal Engine update. We haven't seen one of them since last year. And we're gonna have a new physics engine and tire model, which I hope absolutely transforms the game. And then what it will do, it will bring everyone who's gone to iRacing, R Factor 2, everyone who's playing everything else is going to want to come back to ACC because everyone's starting fresh again. That's all it is. A lot of people, so even for myself, right? If I thought, no, I want to go play R Factor 2, I think, damn, man, I'm so far behind everyone on setups. Is it even worth it? No, the M2 is a GT4. It's not a TCR car. Very important. The E can be easily converted into a UE5. Okay. Hopefully VR will run better. And I think with the new DLS SS, VR users are going to get a massive bump in frames as well. as well. No, is the M2 is on, I thought the M2 was a new GT4 car. The M2s, I'm sure. No, it's a new class. Really? What class is the M? Yeah, well, don't be gutted because there's the FSR. I'm sure is going to help people. No, it's RTX. It's not. Oh, really? Okay, so I just learned something new there. So what? Let's have a look then. What is the M2 then? What sort of class will it be? Let me double check. Let's have a look, see what it says. I'd love to know the specifications of this. Oh, okay, yeah. So I've raced this car, the M2. I've raced it on Race Room. Very fun car, very fun car. So it's going to be a single class, like you guys are saying. It's like a touring car. Yeah, I've used it. I've used the M2 on Race Room, and it's really fun. So we used to do Nordschleife races. Nordschleife races. It has TC and ABS. That I think so. I think so. I can't remember. The last time I raced it, like I said, was on Race Room at Nordschleife. I think it was even Jardio. Yeah, some nuts on Race Room, right? Yeah, I remember racing it, Scott. But hopefully, well, that could be pretty fun. Then we'll have a new series to race. That'd be really cool. So like instead of like GT3, like instead of like cup car races, we can do M2 races. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Also, another thing I'd like to see: default setup. Like be able to lock the servers to default setup. I think that could really. I think that could make make this game amazing as well. You know, just straight up default setup racing. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone on the aggressive or the safe preset, and away you go. You know, I feel like that can make a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Hopefully, that's something they maybe think about in the future. You know, because I know there's a lot of people out there as well. Always, yeah, fix up. There's always a lot of people out there who are like, yeah, the only reason why he's winning is because he's got the best setup. Do you know what I mean? But imagine having like an M2 that's coming out or a Porsche Cup set up default, like a fixed setup league. I think that could be really good. And for new players coming into the game as well, you could have your own leagues, your fixed setup league. There's something, I think that could be pretty cool. Yeah, that's it, Mephisto. There's something we could change. Yeah, that's it, Charlie. Like that's one thing I love about iRacing is I can jump on, and because I know most iRacing setups, unless you're buying CDAs, you better be listening, Parker. Someone clip that and send that to him. So I don't know if you know, CDA are making iRacing setups now. Parker sent me one. I'm going to be testing it on the Red Bull Ring in this week. So yeah, going to be looking forward to trying their setups for sure. Yeah, so one thing I love is going on iRacing, jumping in a Ferrari fixed. And racing, you know, I think that's so much fun, so much fun. And guys, so in the chat now, what do you want to see from this update? You know, what do you want to see right now from what's coming? What do you want to see in the future? Like, what do you think ACC needs to do, really, to not survive, but to keep you guys coming back? You know, oh, yo, Fernando, how we doing? Yo, Fernando. Yeah, so North America pack, yeah, for sure. So Fernando, that's good, man. Like, look at Goldsaw. So you must have seen me race with Goldsaw. He's on a pad. He's on a pad, my dude. Better multiplayer rating system. A lot of people would like that. Yeah, tracks, more tracks, and new tracks. Yeah, updated downvolt. Fuel consumption changes for some cars. Oh, Shins, you mean the Merc? You guys are flying in that Merc, dude. Oh, yeah, I was watching. I think it was was you racing at Spa? I think it was you, Fasili, and Smola. I think, and Kevin. It looked like you was having an awesome battle. An awesome battle. Yeah. Now that Charlie, that's a great idea. Imagine, guys. Imagine one day every week there was a fixed CP server, fixed setup, and you could only and you didn't know what car. So you'd sign up, it'd tell you, okay, you're racing Spa, but you didn't know what car. You'd go in and you'd all be in, I don't know, the Nissan, the Honda, all on fixed default. Now that could be epic. That's a really good idea. Yo, Baggy, how we doing, man? Physics sliding in and out of grip for me. Yeah, I feel like the grip is pretty good. Yeah, you're not going to get DRS. Full course yellow. The admin can trigger. So one thing I would always love to see, so the only guys I know who do this is OOR, is an actual safety car. Do you know what I mean? So like at the 24 hours, we get the safety car come out. I think that'd be so epic. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of the, yeah, that would be pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Virtual safety car. Yeah, that'd be cool as well. Imagine imagine a virtual safety car, right, coming to the game. And how many people who don't really know about virtual safety cars would get drive-throughs for not staying in their designated area or keeping on the time limit? Do you know what I mean? On the track limit where they should be. How many? Like, do you remember? This is gonna make me laugh, guys. Do you remember when the new box system come out on the starts? The amount of people who got drive-throughs. Do you remember that? It was so foreign. No one could figure it out. No one could figure it out for ages. Not even. I'm not even gonna lie. I got a few drive-throughs. I used to be like, what the fuck? What's this? You know, what's this craziness? Do they think we're astronauts? You know? And everyone was on the wrong side of the track because before you just used to keep your foot to the floor and it would just let you go when everyone went green, you know? Yeah. So kudos to ATC there. Virtual safety car would be easy to implement. Yeah. ATC is still been out and the drink button still doesn't work, yeah. A larger pit stop box. Now that yeah, I can understand that. I feel like the pit stop system in here is really good. I do feel like the boxes do change though. Actual lift off in yellows. That could cause, yeah, that could be good. Venom driver punch ups. Oh, don't. I definitely would have had a few of them already. I would have been swinging. It's all good, but let's be honest. Apart from what's announced, we'd be lucky if we, yeah. Don't get me wrong, guys. I feel like the Kunos guys are doing amazing what they got, but COVID is coming to a being able to set up pit stops in the setup screen. And do you know what, Baggy? That's another thing. Like during endurance races, like on iRacing, I would love to see your teammates be able to do your pit stops. You know, and I think that's one thing we definitely, you know, we should have implemented. And like I said, wet tires. Like, why do we not have selection over our wet tires? Like, I really feel like that should be done. Yeah, sort out the safety point deduction when someone rams you. Yeah, for sure. But that's on any game. It's always hard, right? Look at iRacing. They haven't even got that right. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. Like I always say, I love ACC. It's my favorite game. You know, I love playing it, and I'm so glad this update's coming out. But like you guys, I want to see new tracks. I really do need new tracks, dude. Like, and I'm praying to God we get it over Christmas, early January. They drop like a 4 or 5 track because we just looked at the tracks. Like, they're awesome tracks. Like the America pack could be the best pack we've ever seen. Like, I'm not even joking either. Like, if we got, apart from Virginia, that's not my favorite track. If we got Road America, Sonoma, Cota, Indianapolis, like them 4 tracks right there, dude. Like, they're like 2 of my favorite tracks of all time are in there. That would be insane. And we get this new physics update. It's crazy, you know. Everyone's like, imagine getting 4 or 5 new tracks, and then just like in March or something, they drop the 2 other tracks. Road America, sorry. Yeah, I think so. Kato, they did race at last year. They did race at Road Atlanta. They done Road America and then Road Atlanta. Yeah, like this is by far, like I always say, like even the guys who race on here from GT World, Watkins Glen wasn't on there. What changes to the physics? So it says right here, right? Physics engine and tire model updates. So Deckers, I'm thinking there's going to be like I wouldn't say a massive physics up change. I feel like it's going to be like a different BOP. And I feel like they always change like the dampening, probably the aero verification. I can't get the word out. You know what I mean? Will be different as well. So like the balance of the car. So our setups now maybe understeery or way too oversteery. Your tyre pressures may be different. That tyre model update, that could be crazy. Like the wet now could be super slippery. Like you just don't know. You don't know. And for me, this is a massive turning point. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. I think as well, I feel like there needs to be less grip in the wet. Oh my God, Long Beach would be insane. I feel like at the minute, I feel like there's too much grip in the wet. You know, I would like to see a little bit more slip. Like, don't get me wrong, in the thunderstorm conditions, it's crazy. But I definitely would like to see a little bit more slip in the wet. And on the dry, maybe a little bit more slip on worn tyres. I feel like you can fit it on the front, but not as much on the rears. Yeah, there is rubber banding in the game for sure. And also the contact. That's another thing. Like, don't get me wrong, the contact is so much better now. But when you watch people on race room, like when the guys are doing race room and these guys are banging each other, like it's like touring car racing for real life. You know, they're knocking 7 bells of S out of each other. You come on here and you slightly catch someone and they spin, you know. So that's definitely one thing I feel like they could work on. Captain Cozy, hey Dalking, when are you going to see you play some Escape from Tarkov? Never are you going to see me play Escape from Tarkov. I hate them sorts of games. Well, I don't hate them, I just don't enjoy them. Yeah, I feel like you're always going to get a bit of lag though. You know, you got to remember, this game is one of the best visually, right? Graphics are just insane. So it's hard to have that. You're always going to have a little bit of lag, you know. But yeah, I definitely agree with people when they say maybe the contact physics does need addressing a little bit. But that could be for the next game, you know. I just want to talk about now, and something I would like to see over the next few months, you know, come out and this is one of the big, like, this here is so good for the game, but we definitely need new tracks, and hopefully we get them over Christmas, early January, going into the new year. We get that, because like I said, imagine right now, guys, because there's probably a lot of people in the chat. When's the last time all you guys in the chat played ACC? Imagine all the people who have stepped away. If they see a whole new physics update, Unreal Engine update, new graphics, new cars, and then they see a 4 or 5 track GT America track drop. How many more people are going to come back and be on this game for the next 3 or 4 months? Do you know what I mean? Figuring out the setups, figuring out the new tracks. You know, we could, and do you know what would be really cool? We could do a full America season, like a full GT America World Series. Do you know what I mean? Just American tracks. Imagine that, Laguna, Road America. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be something I'd be well interested in. And then also the fixed setup M2 or fixed setup sank. You know, that'd be so cool. So cool. Yeah, that's it, Charlie, for sure. For sure, but listen, there's probably a lot more that goes. It's easy for us to say this, but there's probably a lot more that goes on behind the scenes. A lot more that goes on behind the scenes to get these actually done. But I'm glad it's starting to happen. Like, COVID started to lift. You know. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I hope, and also don't forget we got Manicores and the other 2 tracks from Europe to come. So in potential, we could have 7 new tracks within like 3 months, maybe 3 to 6 months, which I feel like that could be. You could do 1 a month. If they said to me right now, we're going to release 1 track a month, man, that'd be epic. Now, I mean, that's 6 months, 7 months of tracks, you know. Historical GT3, and yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. But like all this stuff that most of the people like, the historical cars are never gonna. We're never gonna have this on a Assetto Corsa Competizione. You're gonna have it on a Assetto Corsa 4 or something. Do you know what I mean? That's where that's all gonna come back. But imagine how good a Assetto Corsa 4 is gonna be with these physics. Do you know what I mean? Imagine driving an Ultra Life in like a GTO. £2.50 a track. Holy shit! Now that's the sell. With the what's the guy's name? I forgot the guy's name now. Who's the guy who streams on YouTube from a set of Corsair? Guys, you know him. Come on. What's his name? Really nice guy. Oh, not Vasily. What's his name? Starts with a V. His name's gone out of my head completely. You must have watched his streams. I've watched his streams. I can't remember his name. Arous, sorry, yeah. If they sold all the tracks for £2.50, Arous would have to stream full time, and we'd probably see him, instead of streaming in his nice house, he'd be streaming out of a van. He'd have to sell his house, you know, to pay for it. No, with a V, Tidgley. Oh my God, Oliver, get out of here! Get out of here, Oliver. Yeah, Arous, and you know, I feel like Arous plays this game a lot as well, so he knows what it needs to be done, and they really do get on with it. Yeah, but Gaz, will they need mods? Yeah, I don't know why I said V. I don't know why I said V. He just come to me, yeah, but Arous, you know, he's a super nice guy. He's super funny as well. Super funny. But yeah, so guys, I just wanted to talk about a little bit of the update. Get your feedback on what you guys thought and all for the update, you know. Yeah, that's why I said V. It's Arous Villalobos or something, right? Arous, and that's what I was thinking of his last name. So yeah, wait, Lou J, man, you're gonna get slapped up. You carry on. Yo, Archer. Yeah, so I do feel sorry for the console users. I do, but the PS4 users, like I said, I couldn't even see nothing for Xbox. Xbox, I don't think are getting anything. February for PS4, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's PS4. But just look at that car. Just look at that. Look how cool that's going to look. And there probably is going to be a lot of people in it. But also, you got to remember, with this new physics engine and tyre model, I feel like a lot of the other cars and the BOPs are going to change. Hopefully, the McLaren and the Ferrari come back towards us a little bit. You know, yeah. But one thing I've got to say though, I do love the fact that certain cars are stronger at certain tracks. You know, I really do like that. I really do like that, and I hope it always stays like that. I don't want to see every single car on equal performance like F1. I really don't. I love the fact that if I'm going to pick a car, yeah, maybe I'm going to be weak at a couple of rounds, but then maybe I'm going to be strong and I'm going to be battling for the win for the last 3 rounds. You know, so yeah, I hope that always stays implemented, and you always, like in real life as well. They, like in real GT world, they always had ballast, right? They always put ballast on the cars at certain tracks just to make it a little bit fairer, you know. And that's what we have to do in the game, which is fair enough. Which is fair enough. But do you know one thing I would like to see? I would like to see maybe this be implemented as well by Kunos. You know, so maybe they just have a list somewhere. Yeah, BOP is there for a reason, for sure, yeah. But I would love to just for them to just maybe give a list. But then what that does, if they give a list without... So one thing about updates, we're going to have to find out what's strong, what's not. And because obviously they you can only make a game. It's not like real life, you know. When you make a game, there's always going to be a way to manipulate the setups in a certain way to get more out of the car. And a lot of us are always looking for them tricks. It is still a game. It can be broken. I've made and used broken setups that make people extra quick, you know. But yeah, I would love to see maybe a live BOP. But also, do you know what as well? I would love to see, I think someone said this in the chat as well, I would love to see BOP changes. You know, like, imagine that. So, like, I don't know, 6 months into the game, 6 months into this update, boom, they hit you with sand, and all of a sudden, some of the cars are a bit slower and faster at different tracks, which I think they do. Am I doing? Yeah. So on Wednesday, I'm not sure. I doubt we'll be racing ACR because normally these updates drop right before the game, and there's so many people on. I will be on for sure, and we're going to be in the M4, and I'm going to try and make as many setups. We're going to be testing this shit out of all the cars, just looking at what the tires are doing, looking at the BOP. So I'll probably have some lobby. I think me and Cryptic are going to stream on my server. And we're just going to be, my brother's going to be on Almond. We're probably all going to be racing on my server, just seeing what cars are good, and that's how they're changing. You know, I'll tell you what I may do as well. I may do some laps tomorrow on a few tracks and save the Motec files, and then just look, and maybe we could go through as well what updates are different, like what's changed, what we can see differently. You know, I'm just hoping though this ain't all hype. You know, they're telling us physics engine tire model updates, a bit like what they did. Do you remember the live broadcast they did? Dal, do you reckon Neil's already had a sample of the M4? Well, part of me hopes yes, and part of me hopes no. I would have loved to them guys, because obviously they know the BMW inside out. They probably know how to set it up. If they did have some input on it, they've probably got the Neil's probably drove the shit out of it, probably did sandbag a little bit. So it's going to be quick, but it's not going to be super OP, you know, but then that gives him a major advantage, you know, in that car, maybe, but he probably would be a good guy, the G2 guys probably would be a good people to test the car, because they drive the M6, you would know what's legit, what's not time-wise, you know, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. One car. What's one car saying? Cryptic. Where's one car? I missed your message, one car. What did he say? I don't know if that's it. So he has. Oh, okay. Yeah. So maybe they have, and I'm pretty glad of that. So the cars rather. So when people like the Ferrari, when it come out, it was OP as hell, you know. Maybe with these guys testing it, maybe it won't be as OP, you know, but like I said, it will give you an advantage for sure right now. One code just wanted AMG on top. Nothing else. Well, in real life the AMG's on top, right? The Audi, they're the quickest cars on the Lamborghini, and in the game I would say the Audi's pretty quick, but one thing I do like, they do, so the Porsche and the Audi was quick, right? I think it was 2020, right? 2019, they were the fastest cars with the AMG. And then they're not as quick, you know. We've seen the McLaren come to the front, the Ferrari, Porsche, Aston, Bentley. I feel like the BOP is the best it's ever been. I think the Fezzer is the best all-rounder, for sure. I don't know, actually. Oh, do you know what? I think the McLaren right now, in this BOP, in this, is the best. Is the best all-round car. Also as well, I've got to say, I'm super happy that this update is free with the M4. You know, I feel like they're giving us a little saying, you know, like, guys, we know you've waited a little while. Here you go. Here's a mega update for free. Here's a free car as well. You know, get ready. Hopefully we use this for like 4 weeks, just as we get through Christmas and all the, because there's no point, I don't think, dropping maybe new tracks before Christmas, because all the leagues are winding down. But afterwards, NSX is the shit. Yo, Richie, yeah, and I think we're probably going to get a new one. I think after Christmas, I would like to see new tracks, and then when all the new leagues start back up, we can maybe use this new M4, use the new Audi that we're going to get, use some of these new cars that we may get, the new NSX with this new BOP with the new tracks. I feel like, you know, there'd be a lot of happy people out there. When's the Lambo dropping? I'm not too sure when the Lambo's dropping. And to be fair, I'm probably going to drive it once and then probably won't drive it again. You know, like, I'm not saying it's a bad car, but it's just something I just don't like driving. Yeah, I'll be surprised if we don't get a new Audi Evo. The new Audi with a small rear wing, you know, I'll be really surprised if we don't get that. That's being used in the GT World this year. So I'm hoping we get that. We should get that. And the new Honda maybe. Yeah, the new NSX Evo 2, yeah, and a new Evo 2. So I feel like these three cars, I feel like are definite. Obviously the M4 we definitely know we're getting. The new Audi Evo and the new NSX. We're pretty happy. Yo, what's happening, Jordan? Was just talking. Hopefully, the Lambo got a buff, and how the car wears the rears. Hopefully. But I was just saying, the Lamborghini in real life is the best car, right? It's won like how many championships in the last 5 or 6 years? It's the most OP car out there. So I definitely would like to see it a little bit, because like you only see it every now and then run like one car. It'd be nice to see 3 or 4 of them every league. I'd like to see it competitive for sure. And Shins was in here saying he'd like to see like the fuel consumption maybe for the Merc come down a little bit, and just so that it could be used in endurance racing, which is another thing. But it's hard to get all these things right and keep updating, but hopefully we get there. I think this could be a big year for Assetto Corsa. I feel like if they get all these updates right, give us new tracks, maybe just so imagine doing a 24-hour race or a 12-hour race around Road America. Road Atlanta, well, we're not going to get Sebring, but even Coa, that's epic, right? Yeah, imagine a fixed series. That's it, Kato. That's what we were just talking about. Yeah, next year will be interesting, but they need to do it in the right order. So, Jordan, one thing we've been talking about is maybe doing, if they could do a fixed setup, so we could set lobbies up, fixed setup. I think that would be epic. All right, so you could have. So just off the top of my head now, for me personally, if I come online and on a Tuesday I knew the CP servers, right, were fixed setup, but you didn't know what car, but you knew what track. I think that would be pretty epic. I would love that, and you all turn up. You're all in the Honda, or you're all in the Bentley on a fixed default. I think that could be amazing. Yeah, ultimately, what's happening, man? Yeah, that would be nice, but yeah, I don't know, mate. Hopefully, they're probably like I said, Arous races the game a lot. I feel like this definitely would be one good thing, They probably know this. I'm not too sure how it would be implemented. But even so, I'd love them to implement it so we could do this ourselves. Yeah, so I'd love to be that could be cool. So if they did that, I'd actually do my own series. They'll tell me opinion about the SA system, the safety rating. Yeah, I feel like the safety rating's good. Like, I know it is a bit weird. Mine does go up and down a lot, But I play it so much, it's always pretty high. Like, I feel like the safety rating would be, it is okay. In any game, it's not that good. Look at iRacing. You don't even, like, if you get crashed, you lose safety rating. So it's hard to get right. Yeah, so Pete, yeah, I'm curious on this as well. So we looked at the trailer here. Look, so this is the trailer for it. We've already looked at this once. We'll look at it again. But they're saying, what's that, like a 20% increase, right? So 45 to 80. Sorry, it's more than that, like 35%. 60 to 90. But I would say, I think you give up some sharpness for more frames, right? So I'm curious on how it's going to work. Yeah, Sully sees, we will not see Rebel Ring. We will not see that. We went through the tracks that we're sort of already going to get, Yeah, that's it, Gert. Like, it's hard. The safety rating, I feel like, is pretty good. Yeah, totally. That's what I said. That's what I said as well. But I feel like for hardcore ACC users like me, you, Jordan, right? It's like I would race it, but for us it's not as big. But to bring everyone back to ACC, if they did a fixed setup and they had the chance to race against us in this sort of environment, I think it would be good. I think it would be good. I really do. And it's fun as well. It is fun because you ain't got to come on and mess about. Like, you just come on and race. It would be fun for community races for sure. Yeah, 100%. And I'll tell you what, another thing I'd like to see as well. I wish I could set grids in community events. Do you know what I mean? So you can, but I wish it was a bit easier, you know, so you could quickly like swap people around. Yeah, we had a look at the M2 CS. So we was talking about that Coconut. I was trying to think the last time I used it, and I'm sure it was VLN. I think I was racing with Charlie, I think, and we were racing it around the Nordschleife. So yeah, that's the last time I used that car. But even that car, no, and on Race Room. Where else have we used it? I can't remember now. But yeah, that's it, Charlie. It's less intimidating. They've got to jump on, and all you got to do is drive. You know. Yeah, that's it, Gaz. And I'm not being horrible, but people want to race against influencers or people who are fast, you know, just to not even just to say, oh, I beat him, or just to measure up like where they're at against people. Do you know what I mean? And if they go in the right way for themselves, it's just a good way to, it's a bit like a measuring stick. Yeah, that's it. Like the default aggressive setup are a lot better, you know, for sure. But maybe there could be a way though. Yeah, so for me, I don't think you should be able to adjust anything. No tire pressures, no fuel, no nothing. Maybe a bit of brake bias when you're out on track, you know. That's it. That's all I would like to see. My one wish would be get sector times in quali while spectating. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Maybe what we should do, right, guys, we should do a wish list. Do a wish list, and I'll send it to Arous. You know, I'll be like, this is everyone from my stream. We've done a massive wish list. The top 10 things. We'd never agree on these top 10 things. But yeah, maybe we could do that and send it to him and be like, yo, I would send it to Panky, you know. But yeah, he probably like, if you see it was from me, probably like do this, like crunch up into a little ball. Fire pit. No, yeah, it's not my problem. People can't set up the car. Yeah, no, for sure, But you got to remember, there's a lot of people out there who don't actually know that they're still learning. You know what I mean? And to get people on, like, so for me personally, I want this game to be as big as it can be. You know, because I think, honestly, my honest opinion, I feel like this game is is the best. I think it's better than R Factor 2. I think it's better than iRacing. And I want all that player base to come in. I want them to race and race with me and race against us all. And I want to, for me personally, probably telling Jordan, you want to race against the best people in the world. Do you know what I mean? And we do get that. But imagine having everyone from iRacing, everyone on here racing. And it would attract younger generations as well. So we'd get to see all the rising stars coming for ACC. A lot of them probably go iRacing right now. Yeah, like just for fun, like for us for fun, but for other people, for new players, I think it's like someone just said, it's less intimidating. You know, like maybe like on a Tuesday afternoon, like all the CP races are fixed setup, one car, fixed setup. You don't know what car, you jump in and you race. But that would be yeah, but right, Sebastian, you say that, but most like when I go on iRacing and I look at like Dan Suzuki and I look at all these guys, right? Do you know the only classes I see them racing? Touring cars, GT4s, GT3s, or LMP2. Do you know what I mean? Like ACC has most of that already. Like you don't really like, and you see the odd race of like some old touring cars and what have you, but most, so like you're gonna have F1 that's gonna stay on F1 Esports, right? And imagine if all the biggest GT3 racing was on ACC, you know, and imagine if you could capture the audience from Gran Turismo, because all that's fixed setup stuff. So like Gran Turismo, right, is the biggest sim racing game, like on any platform is Gran Turismo. Imagine if you could start capturing a little bit of that audience just because of the fixed setup. A lot of the Gran Turismo guys started to come over here because the series. So they do. I think Gran Turismo, right? They do every week. They do daily races on fixed setup on certain tracks, and even their esports stuff is fixed setup. Do you know what I mean? So I think we could attract some younger players, some of them new players, and I think it would build, you know, because I'm not being honorable. I've played GT Sport, and there's no feeling in the frigging cars, dude. It's terrible. Imagine if they come over to ACC and they're on a fix up and they're feeling all this craziness in the wet and the dry. Like, I think it would be pretty crazy. But then we've got to remember, ACC is probably one of the most. Well, it's one of the best sims, you know, like. In my opinion, you know, like you have to get tire pressures, setups. I think that's what scares a lot of the younger players. I really do, and a lot of people away. I came from GT Sport, yeah. The only thing I would say, we need a big stick, right? And when all them toxic GT players come over, we go and whack them. You know, get out of here. I want all the nice players, not all the toxic ones, because I do see a lot of toxic people on there. Yeah, so iRacing does have that. iRacing does have that. GT3s, you can race any track. But I feel like ACC will get there. I really do. Maybe not this game, maybe the next one. So, yeah. Just a little wish list and what I thought. Have I tried Autumn Blister too? No, I haven't. I haven't. As a progressive rank. So absolutely, my biggest gripe is I race for nothing. In ACC, maybe for SA, that's it, and doesn't even count. Would be interested to add driver ranks, bronze progressive rank system. Yeah, that's one thing. But Aspie, what you could do, right? So there's another way to get on ACC and race and get a rank. So SimGrid had their daily races, which has a ranking system, and LFM. I think it's Low Fuel Motorsport. So SimGrid and Low Fuel Motorsport have daily races where you race for rank. And if you're interested in that, make sure to go check them out. If you join their Discord, I'll send you the links. If you want ACC and you want to rank up and race against better people, this is the best way to do it. You know, definitely check them guys out. But yeah, it's good. Like there's a lot we could all wish for, you know. I feel like I said, if ACC, they like Arous knows what we all want, you know. He knows because he plays the game as much as all of us, you know. But like I said, can they provide it? Can they get it done? But I'm just hoping for at least Kota, Road America, you know, what's the other one? Summit, Indianapolis. If we get that, them 4 tracks, I'll be super happy. Well, Sebastian, all I got to say is you're a nutcase. If you want to start in the mid pack in open lobbies, you're a crazy man. You're a crazy man. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, guys. Right, guys, that's it from me. I thought we'd just come on and have a little chat. We've gone through everything. We've gone through our wish list, our Christmas wish list. We're gonna we'll probably stream tomorrow or upload a video. And then on Wednesday, I'll be on. As soon as the update drops, we'll be here. We'll be ready to go, and we'll be jumping straight into the M4 with all you guys. We're going to have an open lobby, and away we go. I doubt we'll be racing ACR on Wednesday, depending on when the DLC drops. I'd like Zanvil. Yeah, I'd like the new Zanvil. I would like the new Zanvil for sure. Yeah, no worries, guys. Hope you guys had fun. Felt like we'd come on, have a little bit of a chat. We don't normally do this. Road America. Oh my God. So let's quickly check. I want to quickly check one last time. So these are the tracks, right? Before I go, these are the tracks we should get from the GT America pack, right? Let me get it up for you, right? This is what we should have. And not forgetting Manicures and Valencia, right? GT. Hold on, that's Europe, man. So this is the calendar, right? And so, like, Cryptic knows about Sonoma. Sonoma is one of the best tracks, honestly. So we should have Sonoma, Circuit Americas, Virginia, not my favorite, right? Watkins Glen. Wow, Watkins Glen? What? Oh, that's 2020. Where's 2021? Wait a minute. Where's 2021? What the hell? No, that was 2021. Sorry, this is 2021. Okay, so this is 2021. I didn't see Watkins Glen before. Did you see? Did anyone else see Watkins Glen? Did I miss that? Wow, we could have Watkins Glen. Oh my god. So Indianapolis, Sebring, Watkins Glen, Road America, Coulter, and Sonoma. Like, I don't care if they give me a Virginia, but that's a pretty awesome, mate. If we got 3 and 3, mate, or 4 and 3, that would be insane. Road America, guys, one of my favorite tracks. It's such an epic racetrack. I'm hyped. Like, honestly, if we got Sonoma, Coulter, and say Indianapolis, then Sebring, Watkins Glen, and Virginia, Road America. Do you know what I mean? Imagine if we got all 7 at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what it is about Virginia Raceway, right? I don't like the flow of it. It has no flow. Yeah, Road America is insane. Insane. So you go down a big start straight, it cuts back. But Sonoma's an awesome track as well. Like I said, if we got these 7 tracks, like I would happily drive Virginia. Like, it would be amazing. And like I said, like in the last stream, American racetracks are like, we are gonna get an American pack. You know, obviously, like because of COVID and restrictions, they need to go out there and oh yeah. It'd just be good. Like if we imagine the endurance races on Sebring we could do. Be so, like imagine how bumpy it would be. Like Pauline, imagine you in a Porsche going around Sebring, how bumpy that should be. Oh my god. Imagine the curves, dude. Holy shit. Indianapolis, another great track as well. That would be a super fun track. The Glen, Road America, like Coulter as well. Coulter's another sick track. So what car, right guys, let's all quickly choose a car. Right, so first track, Sonoma. What car do you think would be quickest at Sonoma? I'm saying the Porsche. I think Sonoma is a Porsche track. Straight away. I think the Porsche would be super quick at Sonoma. You know, 100%. What do you reckon? Yeah, no, 100% Porsche, right? And then you'd have Coulter, right? What track do you think Coulter? For me, I don't know why. I think it would be like an Aston, McLaren, Ferrari track. You know, a lot of straight line speed. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A lot of straight line speed. You know, I don't think the Porsche Macca maybe through the first sector. I don't think so. I think the first sector would be fucking shit for the Porsche. I think a lot of people would be spinning there for sure. I don't think the Porsche would be great there because that back straight of how long it is. Yeah, the tracks are bumpy, right? Virginia, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about Virginia. Oh my god, I reckon the M4 would be friggin' rapid round there. Yeah, it's always going to take the Porsche. Virginia Raceway. So for this track, tight, twisty, I'd probably say Porsche Audi. I'd probably say Audi, Porsche, Virginia. Would it though? So this Virginia Raceway, it reminds me of an Alton Park, you know, for sure. Honda, no way. No way. Right, Road America. What car? I feel like, and again, I feel like this is a McLaren track. I feel like the Ferrari, McLaren, Aston again, Bentley. I feel like that this Road America for sure would be rapid there. Would be rapid. Merc, yeah, Merc as well. Road America for sure. That'd be pretty. I feel like, yeah. Hopefully they get the BLP right for this, man. Oh man, I'm getting excited, and we only like they even said Watkins Glen, guys. Watkins Glen. What would be quick here? So you got the downhill right, back up the hill. It's a bit of a power track, really. Bentley Road America, and again, I think Watkins Glen would be a Bentley track, a Bentley Aston track. Maybe an Audi. Nissan GTR, yeah, for sure. Just looking at the layout, right? You know, it's a bit like uphill, back straight. It's quite a fast. It's a power track, right? Macafezza, maybe. Yeah. I'll probably say Maca, Ferrari, Bentley, Aston. But how do we know? How do we know once we get this update, right? Yeah, so it will be available on the 24th. And normally the updates are around 5 p.m, right? Normally, totally need to tell you, normally they're right before our race. So yeah, probably 5 p.m. UK GMT time. Probably looking at about 6-7 p.m. Southeastern time. Sebring, guys, Sebring. wait, I've got myself super hyped. I'm gonna be lying in bed tonight, like, ah, dude, give me that GT America pack, you know. But let's see. So Sebring, guys, what track are we thinking for Sebring? Honda, Sebring for Honda. Maybe. I think they built the NSX there, right? The not the old one. When is the update going to be? The update's in 2 days' time, on the 24th. No worries, man. No worries. So, guys, Sebring. What car? I think the Sebring. I think it would be a BMW track. I feel like it would monster curbs. And you know what? Going back to Road America, I feel like the BMW M6 would be like. Hey, Charlie, we might have to start one. Right, quick vote, guys, for Sebring. And then we're going to do Indianapolis. Hopefully we get everyone over. So for Sebring, I'm going to say Bentley, BMW, Merc, Aston. And then finally, Indianapolis. Now, this is a fast circuit. So you come onto the oval, onto the straight, into the right chicane, right? Then back over, back across. I'm probably going to say a McLaren. I feel like Indianapolis would be a McLaren track through and through. It comes onto that oval. You know, you're going to be powering around. You're going to need downforce. I feel like that would be a, yeah. I feel like that would be a McLaren track for sure. Right, guys, I'm going to jump off. Thank you for jumping in. Hope you guys had fun. Make sure to hit that like button before you go. Make sure to hit that sub button, guys. Hope you guys had super fun tonight. Just talking about the update, I'm super excited, as you can see. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Get your guys' thoughts on it. And guys, make sure to go check out the Assetto Corsa Competizione. They're going to be streaming it live on their channel on the 24th. So yeah, you guys get to see it as well live with me. So yeah, gonna be fun, guys. Gonna be fun. Right, guys. Good night, and I shall see you tomorrow. And then definitely on Wednesday when the update drops, we're gonna be online. We're gonna be in that M4, and we're gonna be having fun, and also testing the other cars to see what physics and to see what changes we have. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Good night, guys. Night. Bye bye.